Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Seamaster Qatar 2016 ITTF World Tour Grand Finals. Welcome to Doha, it is men's singles semi-final. Please welcome from China, the number 3 seed, world ranked number 3, Zhu Jin. And please welcome also from China, the number 2 seed, world ranked number 2, Fan Zhendong.
It's just much lower percentage than his forehand, but if he runs around everything, Fan Zhendong will be able to play it wide to the forehand side. But he comes out with 2. Lucky break there. Could have been a 0-3 situation for Fong.
In the light blue, nice colors there. Just glad the two guys decided on different. There you go.
The fastest turnaround, November 30th. Got the paperwork done. No party yet, though. Yeah, but if you want to see Fan Zhendong sing, type in Ask a Pro anything Fan Zhendong. Yeah, it does. Left his hand and went all the way to the back barrier. I think it clipped the table. Not quite sure what it was. You'd think it'd make quite a loud sound. Beautiful. It's the pen-hold grip. I think most of the English-speaking world would shake hands for Fan Zhendong's grip. But we're getting exploited by the Swedish men and had to start using the backside of the racket. Look at that shot off each other. It's great to see them clash.
Number 2 and 3 in this second men's singles semi-final.
Off some amazing comebacks, starting off slow against his opponent. Award and went viral on the internet.
Final 5 game points. Fan Zhendong.
And the backhand is trouble, starts becoming more spotty. Fan Zhendong 11 points to 5, despite it to come down. Very spinny backhand to the power of the hooking shot. Sometimes it's tough to tell if it's slow motion or if it's being sped up. Oh, burned!
Then online you see these guys training multi-ball, right? And the speed is there to be seen. It's loud and it's clear.
Oh, as they come to the opposite side. Oh, man!
Against each other, it's just interesting to see A, the tactics they deploy, B, how they react with one another. Post game.
Absolutely, and they have no coaches in their corner, both being from the same national association, so it's a real Ovtrov. Little off the top. Again, the short side. As you were talking about, Johnny, seeing how the players develop, what they pull out here.
Momentum swung here in game 2.
If Zhu Jin continues this way, and so does the match, this could be the fastest 7-gamer we've seen.
Oh, it's a wonderful flick over the table.
Racket facing outwards. It's pointing all the way back into his belly, the head of the racket. Going down to the ground. Show in the top 10, the highlights. He always makes his appearance quite prevalent. Reciprocate the favor. And he does, 11 points to 5. They both scored 16 points so far, dead even coming into the third game. Stay right here. The show's just heating up.
The second game in number 5. 1 game more.
Neither player in full flow, really. We've seen flashes of both of their capabilities.
You know, you did prize or finish the point quickly or fool your opponent. And in a lot of cases, good studies on why that is, that so many upsets happen because of that scenario. So I guess it would qualify. Oh, man, right? The speed coming in that quickly. All you have time to do is move it side to side and back. Just even making contact is going to be tough at that speed. Spin and pace on it. Got him the point. Chop block a bit shooty and creative out here. The numbers don't tend to work.
Just making a...
Comes back so... so fast, so many times back and forth, it becomes the normal. You know, their records against foreigners. He knew he hit a good shot. He holds the racket head up, a pose for the pick.
By 2 games to 1.
Back for game number 4, the 19-year-old at the top of the screen fighting to prove himself here. And so he needs to get through this for a chance to play Ma Long.
Oh, 2 opening.
The trend continuing. Outstanding. Itself is mind-blowing. He gets that full change at the very last moment. So unpredictable. Back and forth. Sometimes it's very streaky. So far this game he's made scores have been supporting that. Might be a coincidence.
Nice.
Chop block later than most players. Here he's been taking it quite early on his forehand. That's what's happening out here. They're hitting exactly what they want. Wow. The floating push from coining that nickname. Look at the angle. 4 game points for Xu Xin to tie it up at 2 apiece. Little off the top of the net, 11-6. The highest score by the loser of a game so far is 6 points to Fan Zhendong, so he's leading by 1 point overall. But
this time, Fan Zhendong, we're back at 2-2. Intriguing developments here. Both players playing right through. Some exceptional balls played.
On keeping their shots so low and precise. Be a good sign. The ball break still played some of the best points of the match right after that. Beautiful. Almost one more. The fishing game and hooks it back. The top spin on when they block. It's very assertive and aggressive. Even in the to make sure the players have the upper edge. Breaking the pattern by keeping this game so close on the top part of the screen. 2-all. He spent after the Dima match, but he came out and dominated game 1, and this is no sign of fatigue. June, I like it. Sassy. Ma Long's playing quite impressively still. Zhendong maybe even better. Chop lots. What do you know, Johnny?
Indeed. Case in point.
After this short break.
You lose it to 3 games to 2.
This is what makes him so successful in doubles. The back for game 6, and oh, how the time flies when you're having fun watching table tennis. Can't believe we're already in game 6. With shots like this, quite rare to have such consistent scores. Oh, from the matrix. Like, do they actually see the turn in slow motion? This decision is made so quickly, and it can't be a coincidence with practice and confidence all coming out at once.
A little bit more.
That's often what it comes down to. Doing otherwise. Balanced and ready to explode on another wing. Continue the trend if Xu Xin can win this game. Misses the contact and his placement on the table, and Zhendong too fast and too clever with the angles. Confident in his lobbing game, but he's very focused on staying in. Oh man, not enough.
5-7 and 2-3. Ma Long awaits in.
Points or more. Oh, on one. No, this isn't possible. 3 match points for Zhendong. Top of the net. He's got to get out now. Backhand for match point for Zhendong. Oh, the backhand finds the net and escape. It will be a rematch of last year's final. 19-year-old Xiaopeng Zhendong moves on 4 games to 2 over Xu Xin the Cloud.